Hi, I'm Rebecca Kendall. I'm the Chief Development Officer for Catholic Charities of Santa Rosa, and I live in Santa Rosa, live actually right by Taylor Mountain. I am married to Jonathan, who is a psychologist at Montgomery High School, and I have two little kids, Lily and Eli. They're 6 and 4. And we have no pets, and I'm from all over the place. I've moved 27 times in my life, so I'm not really from anywhere, but I'm from Sonoma County because I love it here. So I work for Catholic Charities, and what does that mean? Well, I love my job. Chief Development Officer basically means I do fundraising, grant writing, communications, volunteers. I oversee our team that is really experts in all these areas. And I love working for Catholic Charities. It's an amazing organization. There's a little bit of reading I'm going to do in this interview, so forgive me. But Catholic Charities is one of the largest human services nonprofits in the Bay Area. We actually go all the way from Sonoma all the way up to the Oregon border and include Napa and Lake in that as well. And we serve people in 3 core areas: housing and homelessness, immigration and naturalization, and disaster response, crisis response, and financial wellness. So it's a great organization to be a part of. I love every day that I go to work. How did I end up there? Well, I was 22. It was my essentially my second job out of college. And my first job I got because I got an internship in college at a homeless shelter in San Diego. And I was in fundraising because I was good at planning events. And so I got this internship, learned how to use the type of software that we use in our fundraising office. And so when I moved to Santa Rosa, I went on Craigslist, got an interview doing 8 hours a week of data entry. And I've been a part of Catholic Charities ever since. That was February 2008. And now it's been almost 14 years. Yeah, it'll be 14 years next month. So I've been here for a really long time, and I've had many jobs within the development department. So I certainly never thought I would be the chief development officer, but what I intended to do was just I really wanted to do something that helped people who had a similar experience to what I experienced when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I lived in a homeless shelter for a year with my family, so I had firsthand experience of what that's like, and I knew that I wanted to grow up and give back in some way. So I was always drawn toward organizations that had a priority on children and especially on children experiencing homelessness. So that's sort of what drew me, and yeah, I've always found it really fulfilling and very invigorating. And what I like most about this job is the fact that every day I get to see the best in people. Especially, I really love seeing our donors who are giving generously from their heart to make this work happen. And so I've gotten a chance to meet some of the most amazing philanthropists in Sonoma County. Obviously what makes me more happy than anything else is when I see someone come through our programs whose life was, experiencing a lot of struggle when they came to us, and then we're able to help them out and kind of get them on a better path. And that always brings me a huge amount of joy. I think that one of the hardest pieces about working for Catholic Charities is the fact that the work is overwhelming sometimes because there's a lot of suffering in the world. There's a lot of people with a lot of need, and we live in a very expensive area with high housing costs. We live in a place that has been dealing with wildfires and other pandemic, and so it's just hard to see sometimes the pain that families are going through. And I'm a very empathic person, so I tend to take that inside, and so that can be tough. But I also think it's why I love doing it. So I don't know, you got to take it a day at a time. I think one of the things, if you're interested in a career in fundraising, is just a love for people and the ability to be pretty detail oriented, because every donor, they have their own journey. Every funder has their own journey. Every volunteer has their own journey. And it's important to be able to address their needs and their wants and make sure that you create an amazing experience for that person so that they will want to stay involved. And so I think that attention to detail and a willingness to just get out there and start conversations. I don't think you have to be an extrovert. I actually think sometimes introverts make the best fundraisers, but you do have to be willing to talk to people who you have never met before. So if you were going to pursue a career in this field, volunteering is an amazing place to start, and doing your own fundraising. That's one of the most amazing things about being a fundraiser, is that you can start today. You can just pick a cause that you're excited about, and it really helps sometimes if you talk to that cause, the nonprofit, talk to them and say, hey, I'm really excited about what you're doing. I'd love to get involved and help raise money for XYZ. And they will, I promise you, they will be very happy to help you out with that. So you can, in essence, you can start doing this job anytime and build those skills yourself. And then if you've developed a track record, or if you've developed, some kind of expertise around talking to people about giving or getting people involved in volunteering, there's so many nonprofits here, so many that you'll very likely find a receptive, happy audience to your interest in getting a full-time career doing this. So I think that one of the best pieces of advice that I would share to you is stick around. I have found that staying with Catholic Charities for 14 years has led this to become a job that is greater than even my wildest hopes and dreams. And I have gotten the chance to do things and meet people and create things that I never would have had if I had not stuck around and been here through a lot of ups and downs, wildfires, pandemics. I had 2 kids, all these things. Like, I just kind of kept going, and I kind of had some goals and visions, and one of those was building Caritas Village. That's something that is a large development in downtown Santa Rosa that is all about helping people experiencing homelessness. And I've been working on it for 7 years. So I think just having that eye on the prize and sticking with it and getting to see it all the way through is very, very satisfying to me. So pick something that you love and then stay with it for a while, because you never know where it's going to go. I had a bachelor's degree when I came to this job. So that's also something that I would say has been very important. And then while I was working with Catholic Charities, I also got my master's degree in business. So that's certainly, I think, been a part of why I was able to get promotions and able to succeed in my job the way that I have been. So definitely, I'm a big advocate for pursuing an education. I think it opens up a lot of doors. And specifically within Catholic Charities, there's a lot of doors for people at every educational level. So if you're wanting to work and go to school at the same time, Catholic Charities is a really great place to do that. I would strongly encourage you to check out our website, which is srcharities.org/careers. And you can learn about, who wants to work at Catholic Charities, who can work at Catholic Charities. Basically, the answer is anybody. We don't discriminate in any way. We're a very equal opportunity place that we welcome folks from all walks of life, and we welcome folks from all faith backgrounds, all ethnicities, all races, all genders, all orientations. If you have a passion for people and you want to make a difference in the world, Catholic Charities is an amazing place to work, and we would love to have you. So if you are interested in learning more, you can always go to, again, to our website, srcharities.org/careers. There you'll find some open positions right now, and also just some frequently asked questions about what it's like working here. So I hope that you'll consider taking a look, and thank you so much for your time, and yay, happy career day.